Diego Pavia. Pavia, line of scrimmage, ball to Richardson. Richardson gets the edge. Watch out. He's pushed out of bounds in Auburn territory. To Vanderbilt for Richardson. He gets 25 yards.
Well, you challenge him, right? So there's 3 defenders over 3 potential receivers. 2 of them become blockers.
Pavia again. Now this is behind the line of scrimmage, and instead Stowers doesn't throw, and he's tackled by Jay Crawford.
All season long is the center to start the game today for Auburn.
And Isaiah Miller's at right tackle. And throwing on 3rd and 9, that's a good ball by Daniels to Perry Thompson, and it's a first down ball.
Did not panic.
Derek Nix, the offensive coordinator, said they'd go fast, and that's what they're doing as Eric Singleton makes the catch. He has a catch in all 34 games he's played in college.
Vanderbilt's going to try to confuse the blocking scheme.
On 3rd and 9, there's good protection there, and Daniels takes off, breaks tackles. Flags are on the field as he dives near a first down.
Holding, offense, number 72, 10-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Versus Kentucky, but now watch right here on the edge. As we mentioned, the regular starter at right tackle, Mason Murphy, in there at center and just pulls him down. Got knocked back. What you can't afford is to turn the football over here. Try to pick up some yards and play field position.
And there's the line of scrimmage throw that goes to Simmons. Simmons is free. And he's into Vanderbilt territory with an Auburn first down.
Perimeter to challenge Vanderbilt. This is a conservative play call. It's just a screen to the right side. Get some big bodies like a tight end and Preston Howard out in front. Vanderbilt got a great rush on that right side. Drew a holding penalty that Auburn was able to overcome.
10th play of the drive, and another good ball and a 3rd down, and another conversion on a 3rd down. Daniels across the middle to the end zone. Touchdown Auburn, Eric Singleton. What a statement on the opening drive by Auburn. He throws the touchdown pass here to Eric Singleton. Auburn is on top first at number 16 Vanderbilt.
Did a good job buying time there.
How does Pavia and Vanderbilt answer? Diego with all day throws near side to Hoskins, and Richie stays in bounds and picks up a first down.
At the bottom of your screen at the end of the line, right there.
On 3rd and 4, that's a first down ball into Auburn territory, and there's Mr. Stowers. M.K. Young lines up next to Pavia, and that's Alexander behind him, following Young, and diving forward, physical first down run by Said for 10 yards.
To this Vanderbilt offense, nice lead block that time, something you don't see all the time. M.K. Young, another New Mexico State.
As they blanket Pavia on this first down. And sticking with the ground game, it's Newberry. And A.J. gets down to the 25-yard line. And on 2nd and 10, Pavia. Look at this guy just elude Auburn defenders. And people everywhere near him, and he still picks up 8 yards.
Yeah, this is a negative yardage play right here. So you end up with 2 unblocked defenders in the backfield. Pavia not only demonstrating vision.
Instead of 2nd and long or 3rd and long, it's 3rd and 2. Option, and there's the shovel pass. First down, Stowers.
Here's Stowers right here. We talked about him. Wasn't in the game on that last snap.
Diego pumps to Richardson, and he's down near the 5, and the Auburn defense makes a stand.
This part of the field.
Brock Taylor's an excellent junior kicker from Knoxville, one of the best ever for Vanderbilt. But I'm looking forward to these short fads.
Auburn wanted to get that ball out quickly, couldn't do it, and Brian Longwell, great play.
Daniels hit as he throws, and a good ball and a first down ball to Singleton.
You could tell, concerted effort to get the ball.
This is not a surprise to see how quickly Auburn is moving. Daniels pressured again and takes off again. And a first down run into Vanderbilt territory. Empty backfield. Daniels goes through the route tree and it fires a first down ball to big Cam Coleman inside the 30-yard line.
With this second possession, only the second possession they've had all game.
Daniels moves the pocket, dumps it off, and Cobb is inside the 20, and he's lassoed inside the 15. Cobb, one of the top runners in the SEC, with a big catch there. And now here's a design quarterback run, and here's a touchdown for Ashton Daniels. How about this start for the senior transfer from Stanford?
Case when he was at Stanford, was that proven out this entire game, where he's either in the passing game bought time.
Did cross midfield on that one, though, and scored a field goal in the second one, so they've moved it effectively as Pavia is forced out of the pocket. And we'll have room to run for a first down.
Is really good, gets the ball out quickly, can do so much with that football.
It's James L. Lassiter in the backfield with him. Pavia trying to set up the screen, and here's Lassiter. Lassiter, first down inside the 40.
How about this? 14 personnel.
MK down to the 35, and the ball is out and is picked up. And they are going to say that he was on the ground. That's Keldrick Falk running with the football.
Is right there to make the play. Eric Winters, the true freshman, coming up, laying the wood. Now you see a little bit of a change. Now that time only rushed 3, dropped 8, still able to find Singleton over the middle.
Now to the ground. Cobb gets free for the first time today, and that's a first down run.
Huddling was like a plodding pace, much more up-tempo in this game.
11-yard run and 11-yard catch on the first 2, and this is even bigger than that. Cobb down near the 20. Daniels, he's out of there again, and it's diving just short of the goal line.
Time by Xavier Miller. It's almost like he could feel Daniels leaking out. You see, it's almost being like a reach block on the perimeter.
Daniels to Singleton. That's a deflected ball, and Cam Coleman's going to pick it up, and he's out of bounds near the 25. Now CJ Hurd, it required surgery and lost more than 40 pounds. And he just nails that one through in the first half. Pavia, so good with his legs, and that's a first down.
Pavia, that was an intended pass. He just takes off running.
Diego out the backside. Against his body, Richardson, he's got it, and he's down inside the 20.
He's rolling to his left, evades that rush from Kieran Crawford, who won right now on the inside. And Tim Beck says, he does as a right-handed passer, rolling to his left.
Pavia, end zone, touchdown! Junior Sherrill! How about that answer?
Hit Trey Richardson over his sideline shoulder. So you got receivers, when they're running around that left boundary, he's thrown it that way, rolling to his left. He had to, and then he hits Junior Sherrill a strike. And the Vanderbilt Commodores this season, surprised we did not see one there.
Instead, 2nd and 10, Cobb to the ground. He takes off again. A first down run up near midfield. On 2nd and 10, Daniels on a slant. Good ball into Vanderbilt territory. That is a first down to Coleman. On 2nd and 3, Daniels surveys. And down to the 32. That's a first down to Thompson. And this one is right through there. It's a line of scrimmage ball to Singleton, and he can't get free. Vanderbilt gets a 3 and out to start the second half. Nick Rinaldi on the tackle.
For the juggler right on the back end of that one.
And you mentioned it ends the streak of 7 in a row, and it's one of the best balls he's thrown tonight. On 2nd and 10, Pavia loads up again, and another great catch. the best tight end in the game. Diego gets out of there. Watch out. To the corner inside the 5. First and goal, Commodores.
Those yards.
Now Alexander to the goal line and in. And now Cobb to the ground, not much. Did he go down though? They're letting the play continue, and if so, it's a first down. He was wrapped up. And Auburn's lead is 6. They're down 6 with the ball here. With the dynamic Diego. And he's going to lose yardage back at the 22-yard line. And he's looking that way. Yes, first down.
He's just, he's far and away their top most targeted receiver on third down after the first down.
Pavia. Pressure is picked up. Wide open downfield. It's Trey Richardson. It's a Vanderbilt touchdown. There was a bust in the Auburn secondary, and Vanderbilt makes them pay 57 yards.
It forces that defense to communicate on the back end, and Trey Richardson just leaks behind the coverage. Pavia, and Richardson kind of geared it down. I'm wide open here. He had to kind of step on the gas again.
Accounted for of any active player in the game. Ashton Daniels, wide open throw over the middle of the field, and it's Singleton again. On first down, Daniels faces pressure off his back foot, and he throws in no man's land, and there is no Auburn Tiger over there, and Daniels was still between the tackles.
To be over there, and look, it's, in that original tackle box, you got to be outside that pocket. You see the pressure right now, and look, you would have to be outside of that just about.
In a game before, but never more than this. And Pavia throws short. Stowers will dive forward. It'll be another third down for Vandy at their own 21-yard line.
Pressure got to Ashton Daniels the previous possession. Forced that intentional grounding.
Cobb hesitates and takes off. Another first down run. And Daniels will take off. And Ashton has a first down run. Wanted to throw it, but instead he uses his legs. What a weapon.
Even after that decision to pass, hurting him with that scramble game.
And Daniels over the top. Coleman, just throw it up. He'll make the catch. One-on-one ball over height. And Ashton Daniels has the ball. And he has a first down and a touchdown.
Wow. Clark Lee is incensed. Clark Lee's on the 5-yard line. You're right. So watch. They've already gotten Howard for a hold before. So he's running. Yeah, it's a tackle. I don't know.
And Diego pumps and takes off. And gets a first down and outraces the defense and past midfield. My goodness. Pavia has 92 yards rushing to go with his 267 yards passing. Route tree finds Sherrill. First down, still upright, still in bounds, inside the 15. On 2nd and 3, Diego design quarterback run, touchdown!
A high school quarterback, size-wise, you're looking at him, and his game's way bigger than his stature. Now the question is, where's that football? Looked like his left knee may have glanced. A roughing penalty if you're late. Get up. and knock that ball down.
On 2nd and 10, Daniel stands in there and throws a good ball to Coleman. And he lost the football. It's on the ground. I think he wrestled. Let's see. Did he wrestle it back?
It was a fumble recovered by the offense. It's 3rd down.
Wow.
Wow. I got to tell you, that's a great job by Jeremiah Cobb to get out there and cover this football up. Kane Patterson in there, and yeah, that ball's definitely out. Brian Longwell had a chance at this. Boy, that formula has certainly worked for those two. What a pairing.
Pavia pumps and he's going down. A flag does come in as Atkins gets the sack on the blitz.
Really well did Atkins. Maybe a little too good.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 14. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Really, the past 2 plays, Auburn's been able to affect Pavia as a passer.
On 2nd and 10, shovel pass. Look at that decision, and it's a first down to Alexander.
Dominant hand, his passing hand. Maybe could have kept running, really. It was almost like, hey, man, why don't you get in on the action? Cedric Alexander able to pick up another 4 or 5 yards. Looks like they might only bring 4 here.
Diego moves the pocket, and wide open is Sherrill into the Auburn secondary for another Vanderbilt first down.
To ensure he's got a clean platform.
Diego downfield, Stowers, 1st and goal. Young tackle for loss, hit immediately by Big J. Hardy. Toss to Alexander. Touchdown.
I'm pretty sure he's glad that his quarterback scored some touchdowns.
Wide open over the middle of the field, and there's Coleman. They can't get him on the ground, and he's in to Auburn territory. Instead of a defensive slugfest, we have had a shootout here in Nashville tonight.
You can see great play by Coleman, but also he is definitely injured. He could barely line up. Had to put his hand on the ground.
We got 26 yards, and now Cobb goes off. That's a first down run into the Vanderbilt secondary.
Night in that regard for the Doors, much cleaner football.
Mabson, no, they fake it. Daniels took off and dives as he's upended at the 30. Daniels 307 yards passing. Once more. In the corner of the end zone, did Coleman catch that?
Wow.
Are you kidding? Wow. Somehow that ball found Coleman's hands behind Martell Height.
That's a one-handed catch. That's blind. I don't think he could even see this football because Martell Height. That's amazing tracking ability to come up with that touchdown.
Did he have possession of it? I'm sure they'll take a look at that. It looks like he has control as he goes to the ground.
Yeah. Just has to have firm control. You don't have to have 2 hands on it. Wow, juggles it, tips it to himself. I think that's a catch. That is 2. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
you can't believe it.
Exactly. Daniels, Coleman. What? No, are you kidding? You just can't stop this guy.
Better circus catches. This is unreal. Look at this guy. I just need one hand. That time he went with the right hand. The left hand did the touchdown. The right hand does the 2-point conversion. And what do you do? I mean, that's just fantastic.
That's
body control. Look at that.
That's the touchdown.
That's the lefty. All right, so left hand does the work there. That's where 6. Rolling the dice right here in their own territory.
The minus 34-yard line. They're going, and Pavia's got it. And they go straight forward with Alexander. Look at that physical hard run for 9. Pavia throws, and it's caught past midfield, and flags are on the field as Richie Hoskins made that tough catch.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 28. 51 for the outside end of the play. First down.
Kinsley Lador-Falston.
I mean, it came down to that play. Look at this. So Hoskins, you fit it in that window, and you see that, yeah, he got a handful. And then cut loose of it. Back judge saw it. That ball, you move it, and you talk to it.
He keeps it. He runs right near a first. He's going to be short at the 25. And now what do?
3 tight ends. One of them is Stowers.
He keeps it. He slips. He won't get it. That's a turnover on downs. The freshman Bryce Diaz was the closest to him. Auburn takes over.
Diego Pavia, he's trying to get on that outside, and he ends up just stumbling to the ground on that time. Auburn Daniels' answer.
Daniels needs about 40 yards. He gets some there with Thompson, but the clock will run. Auburn is out of timeouts. 20 seconds left. Daniels dumps it off. First down. Cobb up to the 46, and the clock will stop momentarily. 15 seconds left. College Station before those debilitating illnesses. Daniels, incomplete. Flags everywhere.
Wow. The back judge threw the flag.
Pass interference, defense, number 2. The ball replaces foul.
That's a big penalty there. And an easy yardage pickup, free yardage pickup.
9 seconds to go. Auburn's out of timeouts. Incomplete off the hands of Preston Howard.
Eligible receivers for Auburn to the right side of the formation.
Daniels trying to step up to let it fly. Here it goes. A prayer to the end zone. It is incomplete. Let's go to overtime.
Good job, guys, on a well-fought game tonight. We now enter extra periods. Each team will get a possession starting at the 25-yard line with an opportunity to score. Each team will have 1 timeout during extra periods. The winner of the coin toss will get to choose offense, defense, or the end of the field you wish to play on. Visiting team, you get to make the coin toss call. Guys, I have an SEC coin here. This is heads again. This is tails. Auburn, what's your call? Tails has been called. It is tails. You've won the coin toss. You want to play defense first. Which end of the field? Play this end. This end of the field. Okay.
Pavia back there on him by himself on 2nd and 10. Steps up and throws, and it's a good one inside the 10. 1st and goal, Junior Sherrill. Pavia over the top. Touchdown! Cole Spitz. To the ground with Cobb. He's free. And he's at a first down. Line of scrimmage, pass to Singleton. Trying to get the corner, he can't. There. Daniels. Incomplete.
Coleman at the top, and he is.
Daniels throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Vanderbilt outlast Auburn in a thriller. It took more than 60 minutes. They're 8-2 on the season. They'll have a chance for their 9th win in the regular season for the first time since 1915 when they play Kentucky in 2 weeks.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak, let them